Hello, everyone. Welcome to FOOTBALLBREHZ, a platform where rival fans discuss, debate, and banter. My name is Leo Messi. I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us, we have Arsenal fan Kemal, we have Spurs fan Ben, and we have Liverpool fan Isha. And today, what we're going to do is the curtain raiser for the new Premier League season. We're going to be discussing the Charity Shield. So we're all very, very excited as the season is coming back so quick as well. But before we go there, can you guys please subscribe, comment, like, and follow all of our social medias? That's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So make sure you go and follow, because otherwise you're just not supporting. So make sure you follow. So before we actually go into the Charity Shield.
All right, wait. Before you go into that, let's give them a moment to follow. Click follow now. Follow it, the bell icon as well.
It's called subscribe, yeah? Just so you know, subscribe. All right, cool. And then you follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
I'm sorry, social media professional.
Follow on Instagram. Follow on Facebook.
Hey, guys, please
follow on Twitter. All right, cool. And make sure you like.
Please, guys, I'm waiting because Kemal has a go at us every week.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Before we go to the Charity Shield, let's discuss this crazy piece of news that's coming out that we've heard for the last couple of days. Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona and the crazy possible chance that he could be playing in the Premier League next season. I mean, how crazy is that? Are you guys excited? Are you guys sad that the fact that he's breaking this long connection he has with Barcelona? Like, what do you guys feel? Let's start off first with you, Kemal. What are you saying about this?
It's about damn time. It's about time. I'm happy as hell.
But is it about time?
It should have come sooner. It should have come sooner.
Look how old he is. So is it too late now?
No, it's not too late because he's still, come on now. He's 33 and still better than everybody in the Premiership. So let's be real, yeah?
Wait. Say that again.
He's 33 and still better than everybody in the Premiership.
Okay? It's the Premiership, damn it.
So, I'm excited. I wanted him to come to the Premiership a long time ago. I've always said, I've been one of the people that said he hasn't done it in the Premiership. He's only ever done it at Barcelona and Barcelona only. So I'm hoping he goes to Man City. He'll be great. Because he ain't going to go anywhere else, is he?
Isha, do you think him going to Man City is a good idea? Just because, I mean, they're not really a big club, but it's a great team that they have. They're in a great project. But I don't know, just seeing Messi associated with City, it just doesn't feel right for me. Like him going to a big club, like a Liverpool, for example, or going to a United. I say big club. United are a big club, but they're not a big team right now.
Yeah.
That sounds for me much more suitable with Messi rather than him going to a team that's all about money, as I would put it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Messi going to a club that's not even won the Champions League feels wrong to me. Like, he's that good that he could walk into virtually any team in the world and be bigger than the club. Mm-hmm. But when he goes to Man City, it's going to be clear, like, City's here, Messi's like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's going to be so much bigger than the club. The only saving grace is they've got a manager there that is equally as high esteemed. Otherwise, he'll be running a mockery there the same way as at Barcelona.
But remember, that's the reason if he really is coming to the Premier League, the only reason he's coming is because of Pep.
And to win the Champions League. And maybe for him, that's a pulling point. The fact that City haven't won, he could be the hero that comes and brings them the first Champions League. I mean, that's kind of a good thing to think about too. If you're
not just that, I think because it's got such a good team as well, and
it's
a great team. Him and Aguero, De Bruyne,
De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, but remember, he's very friendly with Aguero, isn't it?
So. Yeah. Ben, do you think that he's going to actually come to City, or do you think someone like a PSG will come and try and throw 400 million at him?
I think he's more likely to go to PSG.
Really?
Yeah. Just because we got to think why Messi wants out. It's not just the board. I think he was fed up with the players as well. And I think he's going to look at who he's working with on the pitch more than the manager. And I think he will look at Pep and say, yeah, I did a thing with Pep. Yeah, fair enough, I won the most awards with Pep. But I want to kind of do my own thing. I don't think he's going to go back to the relationship with Pep. And I think he's going to look at the squad, a generic squad that's good. And I think PSG is going to be the one. And especially with his relationship with likes of Neymar, I think he still has a good relationship with Neymar and Mbappe and everyone. So I think he's more likely to go there, really.
To be a devil's advocate to your comment, though, like, I think him going to PSG, for me, I mean, it doesn't make sense, because you say, yeah, he has a good relationship with Neymar, but his best time in his career was probably with Pep. You know what I mean? Like everything that he's achieved, his first Champions League, wasn't that Pep?
Yeah.
Pep, I think, against United.
Yeah.
So, like, Barcelona being at their best with Messi was with Pep. So that
put it this way. Put it this way. Either way, his contract is ending summer, right? Next year. Barcelona are going to try and make the most money out of it. Now, honestly, with the players that City have already bought, I don't see City outbidding PSG on it.
I do.
It's not about outbidding, but it's not outbidding though.
It's also about where he wants to go as well.
Yeah,
I heard
true.
I heard reports of like money, like 100+ million, plus 3 City players. I don't know how true that is, but if they do that,
but what 3 Man City players is Barcelona interested in?
I'm sure there can be a few players.
Yeah,
Barcelona, come on. If they say we're going to give you Bernardo Silva, if they say we're going to give you Sterling, if they say we're going to give you, I don't know who else, Laporte. Like, I mean, there's so many.
True. Listen. I am 60%, 60-40, 60 PSG, 40 Man City.
Fair enough.
The reason I am PSG is just because I see that move more common from Spanish League to French rather than Premier League. And to be fair, I don't know how Messi will cope in the Premier League now. Do you know what I mean? Because
but maybe that might be the reason why he wants to come, because his whole career people have been saying that, you know, you can't do it in a cold night in Stoke on a Tuesday night. Maybe he's gonna want to come and prove everybody wrong.
Maybe he wants to come and prove to Ronaldo that he can do it here and he can do it better.
Let's be real. Messi comes to the Premier League, he's banging. Like, let's be real.
I think there was a stats that he's played, I think 36 games or something, or no, he's played.
Yeah, but
played something games and he scored against English teams and he scored 26 goals or something. So it was something ridiculous. How can you say he can't play against English teams? Sure. It was
but he hasn't played the likes of Burnley. Listen, he hasn't played the likes of Burnley. All right, their managers will just say fuck him up. Excuse my language, but they'll say fuck him up. And you know
if the likes of Bruno, De Bruyne can do it against Burnley,
Messi can
against Burnley. Come on, let's be real. Yes, he may get fouled more, but
listen, I'm a Messi fan. If he comes, I love it. But I'm also trying to be realistic. I think we'll see.
Okay, well, let's put it to the public. Like, let's see what you guys think. Do you guys agree with what we're saying? Do you think Messi will be a success in the Premier League if he comes? Do you think he should stay at Barcelona? Do you think he should go to Paris Saint-Germain? I mean, it's a crazy. I don't think.
Oh, Italian league, he could go there.
Well, no, there's nobody there that will be able to get him. I don't think. Juve are not in Greece and Inter.
They say Inter. A lot of people say Inter.
Yeah, it's rumors of Inter.
Man,
what did Sean say? Imagine Messi playing a pass to Lukaku. That killed me.
That's some dead. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to our main big point here: the Charity Shield, Arsenal v Liverpool. I'm so excited for this game because, you know, usually that means the season is coming.
Okay, so you're excited because the season's starting.
But as the Premier League.
So let's just be clear. You're not excited about the actual game. You're excited because what leads up to it.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Because it's dead.
Quick question. You know, I've always got a quick question. Ben, have you ever been a part of this?
Oh, damn. Okay.
I was waiting for that as well.
Let's move on. First question. First question to both of you, to Isha and to Kemal. How ready do you feel your team is? When I say that, I'm talking about preseason games that you guys have had. I'm talking about fitness. I'm talking about preparation. Like, this has been a really strange preseason, you know, like some clubs like United, for example, we still haven't had any preseason. We haven't had any games with anybody, and the season starts in 2-3 weeks. So how do you guys feel your teams are approaching this game? Let's start first with Isha.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest weakness in our team is the passing and the complacency in possession. Our build-up play is quite good. We're still making the same kind of runs. The triangle's working. There's a noticeable difference without Trent on the right side as well. He's been off injured.
Okay. We'll talk about that later in terms of injuries.
Yeah, but I think one of the biggest issues I had in the last game that I watched was Fabinho. Fabinho, when he's been off for a little while and he comes back, I've noticed it takes him a lot longer than other players to get up to speed. And what he's really good at is receive the ball, turn on it, find a forward pass. And like we talked about it the last time he came back from injury, he was terrible. Like 2-3 games, he was our worst player. And then he got back to speed and he becomes like undroppable. So like that worries me because I feel like it might take him 2 or 3 Premier League games to get into his flex. And I think we've got like Chelsea or Tottenham real early doors as well. So we need to hit the ground running, and we need to take advantage of the fact that 2 of our rivals are not even playing the first week. You know what I mean? So that adds a bit more pressure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't feel like we're prepared in any way for this game. If we might turn it up, we might, but for me it's 50-50.
Okay, Kemal, you heard what he said. I mean, he's not totally convinced that they're prepared right now. What do you think? How do you feel your team is right now?
I agree with Isha when he says about 50-50. It's going to be a friendly game. I think we both know. I think it's just going to be about
I don't think it's gonna be friendly.
You don't think it's going to be friendly? I personally think he's going to play. I think he's going to play youngsters.
He's not going to want a
mixture. Yeah, I think he's going to play a mixture. Like for example, Bamiyan was back. He played in the friendly against MK Dons, and he only played the first half. So he was slowly getting back into it, and that's why I think a lot of players. If El Nene was playing, I could not believe it.
Yeah,
Jordan's favorite, and he scored. Yeah. Jordan's favorite player, you know, scored a blinding goal. So I just feel it's going to be a bit slow, and then maybe in the second half they'll start going for it. But I can see them just taking it very slow.
Okay, I think you're not going to start quick. You know, I got
a feeling too. I feel like, and going to the next point that we're going to discuss, I feel like, who do you think? Do you think this result is going to affect the season for you guys in any way, positive or negative?
No.
So let's take this to Ben, actually. Let's take this to Ben. Do you think this result will be important for confidence, important for momentum, for whoever wins the game?
No, I don't think so. I think the focus for both teams will be no injuries. And I think that being the focus, I don't think, okay, they win trophy, but I've never seen that. In the past, I've not seen it have an effect in terms of momentum going forward. And like Ish said, they've got tough games to start with straight away. So Liverpool are going to be like, raw. We need to save our players. We need to save our energy, fatigue, everything. So I don't think it has an impact to start the season. But at the same time, I think it's going to be very cautious. But then, like Kemal said, the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes, if it's still 0-0, then they're all going to be like, right, let's try and win this trophy.
But like, let's say, for example, Isha, let's say, for example, you guys beat Arsenal 4-0 or 5-1. I mean, surely that's going to bring an energy to Arsenal that's going to be like, hold on, did we take 5 steps back? We just got battered 5-1 against the team we're supposed to be trying to get close to. And then does that affect their confidence going into the Premier League? Like that's what I'm thinking. No, whatever happens in this game, it's just a friendly. When the season starts, it starts from 0.
For me, I think the most important thing is the manner of the performance more than the manner of the result. I think what Arsenal will be looking for is them Pep-type formations and the type of passing they're looking to get in. Even if they lose 3-0, if we see the identity of Arteta coming through in Arsenal's play, that's going to be more useful than a win in that game. Do you know what I mean? Like from an Arsenal perspective, if I see them play in the way that I expect them to play, like really quick, energetic football, that's a win no matter what the result is in their eyes, because they're starting to see a philosophy come through.
Yeah.
Whereas for Liverpool, I mean, last season we lost the Charity Shield to Man City, and everyone is saying advantage City, and we see what happened after that, which is why I'm not really that fussy about the result for this game. But I want to see a performance. Even if Arsenal beat us, I want to see the passing game looking good. The players, even if they're missing a few chances, but getting in the right positions, like I want to see that. And if I get that, I'm going to be calling out with the result. To be honest to you,
that's a good point.
That's what we'll get. That's what will get players feeling enthusiastic about starting. If they can pull off what the philosophy is, what the managers has been pushing for them to do, if they can pull that off and play the game like they plan to play it, whether they win or lose, the players will be happy, the managers will be happy, the whole team will be happy, because they're actually performing like they want to.
They're going in the right direction.
This is basically another pre-selection game, isn't it? A pre-season game.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's pre-season. It's a friendly. They haven't really had much of a pre-season, so it's just going to be taking the notes that the manager keeps on telling them, giving them notes and playing the way he wants them to play, and hopefully things go well. It depends, obviously, who starts as well, because from Liverpool game, you guys had pretty much your first team out, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
The last two games we went quite strong, other than Trent and a couple here and there, a couple youngsters, but we've gone very strong.
That makes sense, though. He's trying to get everybody back up to fitness.
Yeah, back to fitness, which was a good idea. Arsenal haven't really done that. Obviously, we don't, regarding certain players, I don't even know if they're going to be staying at the club or not. So
yeah, exactly. And then that leads us to the next point, actually. You guys have, because right now we're hearing crazy stories about people who are injured all of a sudden. Like, England, for example, called up Rashford and all of them, man. But all of a sudden, Rashford has a niggle with his ankle, like...
Isn't no injury.
Pogba has the coronavirus now, and Dembele is supposed to have the virus now as well. So is there any injuries that you guys have in your teams or illnesses that may make people miss the game? Like, who's missing the game? Do you guys have anybody that is doubt or missing the game? Let's start with you first, Isha.
Yeah, Trent and Henderson I don't think will play. Hendo, they're saying he's going to be all right for the first game of the season. And I think Trent will be as well, because they both had like minorish type knocks. Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's off for the next 6 weeks. Same injury that Henderson had, so he's actually out, so he'll miss it as well.
Yeah.
Other than that, we've got a full roster, but we've got enough depth to be able to get around them players missing. So
your preseason, your bench played better than your starting lineup.
Our youths did well, bro. Like Brewster got a brace in the last one. It's mad.
For me, that's a massive loss, though. I mean, that in terms of the players who make a big effect, like Henderson's leadership in your midfield and the attacking prowess of Arnold. I mean, that's a massive loss. That's a big bonus for Arsenal.
Yeah, massive. That is, in terms of how Liverpool like to play and the amount of assists you get from that right side, that's advantage Arsenal for sure. Definitely.
Jeez. And
Kadus is back, so that means midfield is going to be owned by Arsenal, really.
Well,
I wouldn't say own.
We
still got Wijnaldum in there. We still got Keita. We still got.
It's going to be Keita, Wijnaldum, and Fabinho, right?
Yeah.
It's going to still be a battle.
But you said Fabinho's been dead.
Yeah, but Fabinho has this habit of turning up for a big game. But it depends.
Listen, you man's ain't getting past Xhaka anyway, so it's
where's Milner playing now? Is he still playing
past Xhaka?
No,
there you go.
They're not getting past Xhaka, bro.
Let's bring it.
Because Xhaka is on point.
Getting a red card. Let's be real. He's getting a red card.
No, he's not, man. Listen, ever since
2020 coming. 2020 is coming.
2020 is injured. 2020 is injured and probably getting sold. Yeah, so 2020 is out of the picture. Yeah.
Okay.
2021.
We got too many defenders. So 2020 is
like an 11. You can make
nine or 10
got like
defenders.
Crazy amounts of defenders. It's so Kemal, for you guys, who's injured?
Mustafi, 2020.
Okay.
I think Mari as well. I think he's injured.
Mari, yeah. He looks like he could be another injury-prone player, bro. He's been injured.
He's just injured since he's come. Like, really? He came on loan. He was injured, but they signed him now.
Yeah,
he's been signed. He's got he's not on loan anymore. He's actually an Arsenal player. They signed him on Tuesday, I believe. So I don't know. And then And
Aubameyang is available?
well, he played in the first half, so I don't know why he wouldn't be available. Maybe he might be on the bench, or maybe he'll come on. Lacazette, I don't really know what's happening with Lacazette because there's rumours that he might be leaving.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Maitland-Niles, I don't know what's going on with him.
What is that, bro?
Apparently, he might be going to
training.
Please,
Oh
he might be going to Wolves. And also, what's going on with Dani Ceballos? Are we going to get him back again on loan?
Oh, yeah, because Real Madrid might want him. I know Ceballos wants to stay at Arsenal, and Arsenal want to keep him, but Real may have him back.
So
I hope they take him back.
I want him to stay.
Well, that's what I said. I hope they take him back.
Hater. But you know what would be interesting when I see William. And I see him play.
William could be starting. You're right.
Yeah, that would be nice. See him playing with the boys. So it'll be an interesting team. It's going to be an interesting team selection. What he decides to go with.
Who you guys excited to see? Like who? For Liverpool is a little bit tougher because you don't really have any new players in. But is there
Reece Nelson? He played well on the other game. He scored as well. So I'm excited to see him. I think he'll start. You know.
Yeah. Okay. For Liverpool, I think maybe Firmino might be a good one to look out for because I have a feeling he's going to have something to prove this season. Like he knows people have been talking about his goal scoring, last season. So I have a feeling he's going to try and step it up this season and get more goals.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I feel like all being well, we bring in a man like Thiago. That's going to do wonders for Firmino's game because where he drops deep to pick up the ball, Thiago's got the type of pass to find that run.
Ain't coming.
So that would be a nasty link up. Like Thiago and Firmino.
Not coming.
That would be serious. But the player that I'm going to look out for in this game is Naby Keita. Naby Keita has got a lot to prove, and the team, like the management team, believe in him so much. You can tell because they start him all the time. So I feel like they know what he can do, but he needs to show it more consistently and not get injured. So for me, he's the one I want to look out for in this type of game. And if he proves it in this one again, then he has started to get stronger in recent games. Yeah.
Oh, I just clocked. Our goalkeeper, Leno's back.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see who he starts as well.
I'm sure he's going to go back to Leno. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You reckon?
I'm sure he's going to go back to Leno.
We'll see. And then obviously Saliba as well. He should be starting that game. So that'll be interesting to see how he copes with the likes of your front three.
Did you watch the preseason game of Arsenal, the last game?
Yeah, he done okay. He didn't really get tested, so
okay. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, he didn't really get, and we scored an own goal as well. So it is what it is. But it will be interesting to see how he copes with the likes of Mane running at him, Salah, and
that's going to be the first test for him for sure.
Exactly. So it'll be interesting.
Salah's going to have a field day with David Luiz, mate.
We'll see.
It depends on which David Luiz is there. Sometimes a great David Luiz comes up and you're just like, where the hell is this guy been? And
now that he's got that response, he's got the responsibility to be looking after the youngsters and really pushing them forward and explaining how to keep calm. So maybe we're going to see a different David Luiz this season.
How can he explain to keep calm to them if he can't do it himself?
Like I said, maybe we're going to see a different
all right.
David Luiz.
I was just checking.
Different.
I was just checking. All right.
2021.
Okay, fair enough. So let's go to the starting 11s. It's going to be a bit tricky to see. Let's go to Kemal first. Starting 11.
No idea. Here we go. So we'll do Leno in goal. We'll do Tierney on the left. We'll do David.
What's your 4-4-2, 3-5?
No.
Formation.
No. We'll do 3-5. We'll do 3 at the back.
Okay. So who's your 3 at the back?
So David Luiz.
Yeah.
Saliba.
Yeah.
And
Gabriel's not here yet.
No, Gabriel. Well, we don't know if he's coming yet.
You got bare defenders.
No. I'm trying. But Holding might be sold as well. I think Holding, but he might be sold.
Holding will start for sure. I think.
Yeah, Holding.
I think will start. And then left is Tierney, of course. Right, Bellerin.
And then Bellerin, unless
And then middle?
he gets sold as well. Xhaka is going to run things. And then
Ceballos?
I don't know if he's actually playing. He's
No, he
not
can
playing
play
for
though.
Arsenal.
No, he can play though.
How?
Until they say he has to come back, I think he can still play for
Are you
Arsenal.
sure?
I'm pretty sure he can still play.
No, because
It's run out though.
his loan would have run out.
His loan's
really?
over, so I don't even know if he's actually.
Yeah, unless they signed a new loan deal, he can't.
Okay, geez. So then who would it be with Xhaka? Guendouzi? Because I heard reports today that
Guendouzi's
Guendouzi
gone, man. Guendouzi's gone.
No, I heard
Maybe
reports that he might be coming back today.
he's not. Maybe he might play Willock.
Okay.
Maybe he might play.
So what?
Maybe he might.
Xhaka and Willock in the middle?
Nah, it doesn't really work, does it? Smith Rowe.
Okay. So then
Smith Rowe.
who's in front of them?
Aubameyang.
No, I don't think he's going to start. Do you reckon he's going to start? No, I didn't think he was starting.
Aubameyang will start for sure.
Then Aubameyang, he'll play Aubameyang. He'll play in
Saka or Pepe.
No. He'll play
Willian?
I think Willian will start.
in Kente.
Ooh.
I think it's gonna be.
Willian might start. You know, I think Willian might start.
They're playing Kente up top.
Okay.
That's how I reckon.
So
Eddie, he'll
Nketiah
play
up
Eddie.
top,
He'll put Aubameyang on the left,
and
and on the right he might play Pepe.
Mad.
Pepe or Willian.
He'll come on as a sub.
Jeez, it's gonna be.
I think he'll start Willian.
Kamal,
New signing, he'll start him.
Kamal is confused, boy.
I'm confused. I don't know. I really don't know at the moment.
Let's go to Isha.
You might be right.
Isha, who's starting for Liverpool?
Yeah, I think for me it's quite straightforward. Alisson in goal. Robertson at left back. We've got the usual two in the middle, Van Dijk and Gomez.
Yep.
On the right will be Nico Williams. He's done really well, young kid. He's done fantastic. Got a new contract, so he's buzzing. So I reckon we'll start him at right back. Fabinho holding midfield. The only one I'm a bit skeptical is it's either going to be Wijnaldum or Milner on the right side of the 2-8. So I think it's probably going to be Wijnaldum. And we're going to have Naby Keita as the number 8. And then we're going to have the usual front three, Firmino, Salah, Mane. So I'm 99% sure that's going to be the team.
What was the right
I think
said?
It's either going to be in the middle, we've got Fabinho holding, Naby Keita on the left.
Yeah,
The
but
right
who's
back.
the right back?
The right back, Nico Williams.
Oh,
One of
okay.
our academy players. Yeah.
didn't he play on the left in the pre-season?
Nah, well, he played on the left in the first game, and then he played on the right in the next one.
Cool.
But he's versatile. He plays either side, but he's actually a right back.
Jeez.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's our cover for
Trent has
Trent.
got a bit of competition there, and yeah.
He does. This kid's really good, and his crossing's
But I
amazing.
thought you were looking for left back.
We signed one.
Who?
Simikas, Greek guy. We got him from Olympiacos, about 11 mil. Because we
Ah.
tried to get the brother from Norwich, innit?
So he may come on then.
Aaron's.
Yeah, you're right. So he may come on then, like as a sub in this game, just to have.
Yeah,
a
second half, I think. Although
Well, at
it's
least you stopped
unlikely-
playing.
I think it's unlikely because I think we're more than likely. Well, you don't get 5 subs no more, innit?
No.
They ended that. So yeah, I don't think
They
he'll
voted
play.
against that, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. So we're probably gonna rotate the midfield and the front three more than the others. So I'm expecting Robertson to finish the game. Maybe a Milner will come on for Kate or a Wijnaldum somewhere in the middle. The front three will come off. I think Brewster will definitely play. He will come on in the second half at some point for Firmino. So that's one to look out for. Yeah, another one to look out for. Brewster, he's been amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm expecting to see.
Who
Wow.
would Brewster replace? What, Firmino?
Firmino, as in like second half, he's gonna come on.
As in coming on. Wow, that's great. Okay, I mean, moving on to it's really interesting to see, like, it's preseason. You guys are not really sure about. I mean, you're more sure, Isha, than.
I have no idea. I have
Which is-
no idea because
Which must be
Torreira,
exciting.
I've
Which
just
must be
realised
exciting.
Torreira's probably going to be going as well.
Yeah.
There's so many players that are probably going to be on their way out. So
Yeah, it's kind of exciting, but at the same time, kind of frustrating too, because you want it resolved as soon as possible so that you have a clear plan. So
and when's the transfer window closed?
October.
2nd of October.
So
Flip
Fair
sake.
still a bit of time. There's still a bit of time. All right, we're going to go to the last part, which is the score predictions. But before we do that, can you guys make sure you subscribe, you like, you follow if you haven't done that already?
Yeah, please. I don't want Kemal on my case.
And you done it.
Exactly.
Do
that. So let's go to the score predictions. We're going to go to Ben first. Ben, what's your prediction?
Oi. I hate to say this, but I can actually see Arsenal nicking this. So I'm gonna go draw 90th minute, and I think either extra time. They use extra time.
There's no extra time. It's straight penalties. I think no.
Is that?
I think you're right.
With straight penalties.
Then I think Arsenal will nick it, either 1-0 or 2-1.
I think it's gonna be 2-2. And then I think Liverpool will win penalties if it goes to penalties.
Hater.
Bro, they've got Alisson in goal, and I think they've got better technical players.
Overhyped.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Alisson's already been letting it in goals.
All right, well, we'll see. But how about Arsenal? Arsenal letting goals too.
True. Leno, bro. 2021 Leno, innit?
I said Leno, not even Leno.
First of all, his name's Leno, yeah? You know what's most jokes? Both of our keepers are number 1 and number 2 is better than your keeper, bro. So why are you talking?
Wait. Did any of your keepers win the World Cup?
You can have that.
Kind of deep, though. That was kind of deep. That was a dagger straight to the heart. Isha, let's come to you. What's your prediction?
The weird thing is, I completely agree with you. 2-2, and I think we're going to take them on penalties. But I think it's going to be a scrappy game, and I expect Arsenal to actually be the better team.
Wow. So you think you're going to start slow this season? How about you, Kemal?
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0? You're saying no, they're not even scoring. You're saying,
the defense.
Season, yeah.
The defense. Listen, let me tell you something.
Who's defense?
Arsenal defense is going to be on lockdown. You watch this. Watch this. Watch. You mans ain't ready.
2-0. Shut it down.
2-0.
Hey, come on. You're really living into that delusional.
You don't even know. You don't even know what team is playing, and you're saying
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Wow. Okay.
I think they're even going to score a goal.
Let me tell you something. I watched bits of the Liverpool game, yeah, and they were getting battered with their full team. Arsenal's going to do the damn thing.
There you have it, guys. This is what Kemal thinks. What do you guys think? Let us know. Do you guys agree with Kemal, or do you agree with Isha? Let us know your thoughts. Who do you think will win this game? It's going to be a crazy game. I think it's going to be crazy because I don't think any of the teams are ready. So there's going to be sloppiness, there's going to be goals, and it's going to be exciting. So please make sure you follow, like, subscribe to all of our pages, or on our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and make sure you keep following up. We're going to be bringing a lot more content your way. So thank you guys again for doing our preview for the Charity Shield, and it's going to be exciting. So thank you. See you soon.
3-0 Liverpool.